Welcome back, Jeopardy fans. Today we're diving deep into a very special episode, the one that aired on Christmas Day, December 25th, 2016. What a treat for the holidays. Let's meet our contestants for this festive showdown. First up, we have our returning champion Tim Atten, a journalist from Vermilion, Ohio. He came into this game with an impressive 7-day winning streak, having already amassed a whopping $107,799. Can he make it 8 wins in a row? Challenging Tim, we have 2 new contestants ready to make their mark. From New York, New York, please welcome Cindy Stowell, a science content developer. And joining her from Brooklyn, New York, is Jonathan Billig, a copywriter. A warm welcome to both Cindy and Jonathan. Such a strong champion and 2 eager challengers, this promises to be an exciting match. The categories for the Jeopardy round were quite a mix. We had a very special Christmas, perfectly themed for the day. Then, synonyms on the net, weights and measures in the dictionary. And finally, the title roll. A great selection of topics to test our contestants' knowledge right from the start. The game kicked off with Tim finding the first daily double of the round. It was under the weights and measures category for $1,000. He had a solid lead with $3,400, while Cindy had $1,600 and Jonathan was at $400. Tim decided to bet a conservative $1,400. The clue was, the metric system's deca, with a K, is a prefix for this many. Tim correctly answered, "What is 10?" and boosted his score to $4,800. A nice steady start for our champion. As the first round progressed, all 3 contestants were buzzing in and scoring points. Cindy showed her strength early on, especially in the on the net category. The Christmas category also provided some fun moments, really getting everyone into the holiday spirit. By the end of the Jeopardy round, the scores were looking pretty tight. Our returning champion Tim was in the lead with $6,600, but Cindy was right on his heels with a very impressive $6,000. Jonathan was holding his own with $2,800. It was anyone's game heading into Double Jeopardy. The energy was high, and you could tell both Cindy and Jonathan were determined to close that gap. Now, let's get into the Double Jeopardy round. The stakes are higher, the clues are tougher, and the dollar values are doubled. The categories for this round were presidential birthplaces, world of opera, chemistry, 4-syllable words, movie and TV directors, and that's my line. A challenging board for sure, with a little something for everyone. The first daily double in this round went to Cindy. It was under the presidential birthplaces category for $1,200. At this point, she had $6,400, just slightly behind Tim's $6,600. Jonathan was at $2,800. Cindy decided to go for it and made it a true daily double, betting her entire $6,400. A huge risk, but with a potentially massive reward. The clue was, of the first 7 presidents, the most 4 were born in this state. Cindy confidently answered, "What is Virginia?" And she was absolutely right. Her bold move paid off, doubling her score to $12,800 and catapulting her into a commanding lead. What a play. But the round wasn't over yet. The final daily double of the game was found by Tim. It was hidden under the chemistry category for $1,600. Tim had $8,200, while Cindy was way ahead with $16,800. Jonathan was still in the game with $4,400. Tim knew he needed to make a big move to catch up. He bet $6,000. The clue was the second most abundant element in the Earth's crust. It's used to make transistors and computer chips. Tim correctly answered, "What is silicon?" and brought his score up to $14,200. That bet put him right back in contention, setting the stage for a thrilling Final Jeopardy. So as we headed into the final round, the scores were incredibly close at the top. Cindy Stawell was leading the pack with $16,800. Tim Ayton was just behind her with $14,200. And Jonathan Billig was in third place with $4,400. It was a classic two-person race for the win, but Jonathan was still in a position to play spoiler. The category for Final Jeopardy was 20th Century America, a broad topic that could go in any direction. Its clue was in 1939. Guests on this new ride beginning with F included Albert Einstein and the King and Queen of England, a real head-scratcher. Let's see how our contestants did. Jonathan in third place wrote down, "What is the Ferris wheel?" Unfortunately, that was incorrect. He wagered $4,399, leaving him with just $1. Next, our champion, Tim. He also wrote down, "What is the Ferris wheel?" which was also incorrect. He had bet $12,401. This was a crucial wager. His incorrect answer dropped his score down to $1,799. This meant the game hinged entirely on Cindy's response and her wager. She revealed her answer. What is the Futurama ride? And that was correct. The ride was the Futurama exhibit at the 1939 New York World's Fair. An amazing pull. Now for her wager. She had bet $12,000. Adding that to her score of $16,800 gave her a grand total of $28,800. With that, Cindy Stawell became the new Jeopardy champion, ending Tim Otten's impressive 7-day run. What a fantastic performance, especially with that gutsy true daily double. Congratulations to Cindy on a well-deserved victory. Now, there is a very poignant and important story connected to Cindy Stawell that many of you may know. Cindy competed on the show while privately battling stage 4 colon cancer. Her goal was to donate her winnings to cancer-related charities. Tragically, Cindy passed away on December 5, 2016, just before her episodes began to air. Her run on the show was incredible. She went on to win 6 consecutive games, accumulating over $105,000, all of which was donated to the Cancer Research Institute as she wished. Her story is one of incredible courage, intelligence, and generosity. She played with such grace and skill, all while facing an immense personal battle. Jeopardy! And its producers worked with her to get her on the show as quickly as possible after she shared her diagnosis. They expedited her audition and booked her for the earliest possible taping. The fact that she not only competed but dominated, winning 6 games, is a testament to her brilliant mind and indomitable spirit. Her fellow contestants, including Tim and Jonathan, were unaware of her illness during taping. They later spoke about her with great admiration, remembering her as a formidable and kind competitor. Her story touched millions of viewers and brought a powerful human element to the game we all love. It's a reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the importance of chasing your dreams. Cindy Stawell is not just a Jeopardy champion, she is a true inspiration. Her legacy lives on through her incredible performance and her generous final gift to cancer research. Thank you for joining us for this look back at a truly memorable and meaningful episode of Jeopardy! Cindy's story is one we'll never forget. If you enjoyed this recap, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into classic game show moments. We'll see you next time.